happiness is a problem. I know your face just went, like, how can you say that? Yes, and my face went that way when I actually read that line. Hi guys, it's your girl Daniel. Welcome back to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, you're welcome to the family. You're welcome to the journey. Welcome on the journey. It is a journey. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for coming back to watching the video. My OG people, thank you for coming back to watching the video. I can't thank you guys enough. So in today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different, but please pardon the noise. Like I said, I'm in the library, in my workplace, so I always make videos. I will make videos more often here, and as such, I'm not the only one here, so you'll be hearing some noise. So yeah, so I'm sorry. So today's video, we're going to be reviewing a book. I won't call it a book review per se that way. I would talk about how the book has helped me and how it could help you, and you should do. Try it, buy it and read it. It's very good, it's very nice. I'm really talking about the subtle art of not giving a you can't pronounce this as YouTube. It's the subtle art of not giving by Mark Manson. It's 206 pages, 206 pages, and it's a quick read. I've read this book like I think 5 times or 6 times for and every single time I read it, it's applied. Like I learned something new from it. I learned something different and applied it to my life, and it's working out fine for me. And I'm a better individual or a better person with the help of this book. Not only it, several other things, but yeah, it's contributed immensely to my life. So yes, I thought to come and share that with you guys. So I wrote some points down. The book in front of me, so we'll talk about that. So yeah, so let's get right into that video. It's a book written by Mark Manson. It's a very nice book. What I know the book's about, it's the book that challenges the convention of self-help. It basically helps you understand that it's okay to say no and embrace negative thinking. I know as individuals we run away from negative thinking a lot. Like we believe that it is more proper to have positive thoughts, but with the help of this book, I got to understand that it is fine to have negative thoughts. It is fine to think negatively. It doesn't mean that you are not optimistic. It doesn't take away that fact. Truthfully, as individuals, as Nigerians, as individuals all over the world, we care about a lot of things. Like, we are bothered by a lot of things. Things that are not supposed to bother us. You are caring about somebody else's comment on somebody else's page that, like, we give ourselves unnecessary headache, and the things we're supposed to care about so much, things we're supposed to give about so much, we don't. We just leave them. But someone talks about you and you're so burdened by it. Someone talks about your favorite and you're so wow. Like I'm surprised by it. Like I don't know what to say, but yeah. Basically help you understand that life is not about that. You shouldn't be so engrossed in what other people think of you, your adversities. Shouldn't be that. Secondly, help you understand it's okay to be different and comfortable in your own skin. Like, and most importantly, care about things that are important. Like, care about things that are more important than adversity. I was someone who was not really comfortable about a lot of things. About myself, my body, a lot of things. I think that would be another video, but reading this book, yes, it didn't personally tell me that I like your leg, like your chest, but it made me understand that I am different. I'm created this way, and there's a reason I'm created this way, and I should love it. I should understand, own it. I'm born different. Own your securities, own your insecurities. You are that way because you're meant to be that way. Don't be so we begin to care so much. I don't have this, I don't have that, and then we miss point as to what the important things of life. It helps you understand that the key to life, this one stayed with me, the key to life is not giving about more, is giving the fuck about less. Like caring about less. Now, don't misunderstand me. It's not saying you shouldn't care about things. It's just saying all the irrelevant things you're so bothered by, you should stop it. Care about things that are going to create, like, they are impactful. Like, you create a reasonable impact in your life, you impact people's life. You'll be more reasonable than caring about things that would not matter at all. There are more important things in your front, like things that are very important. You would not pay attention to them. Those that you pay attention to who disliked your comment. Yes, those things are very painful, no doubt. And who does not like your picture, which with your friends said smack about you. It's not important at that point. Is it going to make you progress? Is it going to add anything to your life? Is it going to make you a better person? I say no. It's not going to move hair in your body. So don't care about that. Focus more on things that are important in your life. So we have a guest that wants to hear the view, so let's do it together with him. Now there are two major things amongst the many that stuck with me from the book. First, it was why you looking at me like that? First, and it stuck and helped me tremendously. First is that happiness is a problem. I know your face just went, like, how can you say that? Yes, my face went that way when I actually read that line, like that way, but it made sense after I read further. And first, let me explain why I said that. I read that somewhere. It said, a part of this book said, because the more you pursue the feeling of feeling better all the time, the less satisfied you become, as pursuing something only shows you the fact that you lack it in the first place. I'm not saying that, or he is not saying that it is wrong to pursue something, but sometimes we become so focused on pursuing something that we feel will make us happy that it begins to affect us, that we realize we lack it. So the more it's like, oh ma, I don't have this thing. Oh, I don't have this thing. Or it's like begins to sink in you, or I'm not this way, I am not that. Those kind of things are things that affect us badly. Pursuing things is good. Pursuing things that would make you happy are good. But when you overdo it, I think that in that place it becomes a problem. Like you are so dependent on, if this particular thing doesn't happen, I won't become happy. Now, I always used to put the quote on some certain pictures of mine. I said, I usually say, choose a problem. I got that from the book. I didn't write that down, so I'm top of my head. I got that from the book that pick a problem that will make you happy. 70% of humans are working or doing jobs that they are not happy with. If you see, like, when they say you want to die as a fulfilled person, you would want to have something you would do that no matter how exhausted you are, after doing it, you are happy, you feel fulfilled. That is happiness is a problem. Like you pick a problem that at the end of the day, when you finish solving it, you are happy about it. But we all pick problems that sometimes we know we can't solve. Pick problems that sometimes we say they're out of our control, and then we dwell on them and remain unhappy. And that is in that phase, I think that's where happiness becomes a problem, because you are just saying, if this doesn't happen, I won't be happy. And that's a big problem. That's basically what I got to understand from it, and I understood that pick a problem that you will be happy solving for the rest of your life. Like for instance, now as a baker, I love to bake, and sometimes, let's be honest, it is dead stressful. But whenever I think of the end result, like when I think of how my clients are going to be happy and smiling, I'll be happy solving that problem. Even though I'm dead tired after baking and all, I go to bed sleeping like with smile, and I'm super excited about it. Like I can tell somebody I had a very fulfilling day, despite that I looked dead tired, and I'm happy. That's what I think. That's what I got from the book, that happiness is a problem. Like you should pick a problem. Your true happiness only occurs when you find problems you enjoy having and enjoy solving. Like that is what happiness, when happiness is a problem, means. Like it is a constant work in progress. Every day I improve on what I do, and I find bigger problems in baking, but I enjoy doing it. So it is not, it might seem like a big huge problem to some people and sometimes to me, but I will overcome it and I'll be better. And I'm super happy. I go to bed, I sleep like a baby, knowing that I did something fulfilling. That's what I think. That's what I know happiness is problem means. Second quote is, the second one I picked from the book amongst many are, I have to read this one now. The desire for more positive experience is in itself the negative experience. At first I didn't understand what it was saying. It was like confusing, but yeah, I got it after that. It's a negative experience, and paradoxically, the acceptance of one's negative experience is in itself a positive experience. You understand? I said this book makes you understand that it is okay to have negative thoughts. It is okay to have negative experience. That are the things that shape you and make you into who you are. And those are the things you turn back and look and like, okay, my life turned out like this. I went through a couple of hurdles. Don't try to say that all the successful people you see today are not where they are by all the positive things and all the deals they got. No, they all went through tons of problems. They all had negative experience. They all had negative feedbacks. But that is, they accepted it, they understood it, and owned it, and became better. And then you see them all optimistic, and all. For you to get to the point where you're all positive and nice, there are tons of negative things that will come your way. People don't just get there in one day. There are a lot of, even on a simple channel, YouTube channel now, people will tell you there are negative comments, there are positive comments, there are sarcastic comments, and you'll be like what is this? But the problem is when you so dwell on those negative, you care so much about those negative experiences that it becomes a very big problem. You shouldn't care about them. I'm not saying that they are irrelevant. You read them, understand what they're saying, but don't focus your entire mind thinking of how this negative experience is, this negative comment is, this negative thought is, it is bad, you should always think positive. I listen to people that actually say that, and I'm like, okay, yes, it is good, but it's also good to entertain negative thoughts. It's so good to understand why you're thinking that, understand why people are saying what they're saying. Don't just so focus on the positive that you forget about the negative. The entire say pain and loss are inevitable, and we should let go of trying to resist them. You cannot. This life is full of pain and loss. People lose, people experience pain. Those are the things that amounts to making you a strong individual and a stable individual, a person that can stand and go through, like you can come out and say you went through hurdles. This book teaches you and makes you understand that it is okay to experience pain and loss. Don't hope for a life without problems. There is no such thing. Instead, hope for a life full of problems. Like I said, pick your problems. Don't pick problems that are way out of your league. Sometimes we disturb our things with things we cannot control. Pick your problem. Pick good problems. Problems are never. You cannot say that there's never going to be a problem. Like your life is going to be full of challenges. Like that's the thing that takes you to the next stage. And the more you go, the higher the challenges, the higher the problems. So those are the factors. I think those are the things that are problems that you experience in your life. So don't zero your mind and you think that, you know, when we were growing up as babies, we were cared for. Almost everything was provided for us. But right now, your eyes are open and you're seeing that there are bigger problems and the rest. So deal with it, understand it. Don't try to jump it. Don't try to think that there are no problems. There are major life problems. People are going through major life problems, but they became better by understanding and trying to deal with them instead of trying to brush them apart and jump them. Then finally, this book made me understand that when you force ourselves to stay positive all the time, we deny the existence of our problems, and when we deny the existence of our problems, we rob ourselves the chance to solve them and generate happiness. I think that is crystal clear. When you think you don't have problems, you always think your life is so smooth. You won't be able to see that there are problems, and when you don't see them, you can't solve them to have a very peaceful and happy life. Think of a problem. Don't try to jump a problem. Don't try to say there is no problem. The moment you realize there's a problem, I assure you, you'll be able to understand that you could solve them. You'll be able to see the solution. As I would recommend this book 101 times to anybody. Like, I think I will read it. Like I said, it is like my first time reading it, and I think I will still read it again. Because every single time I read it, I get to understand new things from the book. I get to see new things from the book. I get to see things that I missed. So, Mark Manson, I would say, thumbs up. He did a great job in this book. I feel a lot of people are saying, "Oh, Thelma, you've changed. You've become like your thinking has upgraded." This book was contributed to it, and I would recommend this book 101 times to different people. Read it. Your understanding might be different from mine. So if you read the book, let me know what you think about the book in the comment section. If you have read it before, let me know what you think about it in the comment section. I'm waiting for you guys' comment section. And let me know if you also want to see books I've read. You want me to do reviews or my thoughts on books I've read. Yeah. So if you got to the end of the video, thank you very much for watching it. If you're seeing my face for the first time, do it to hit the subscribe button. Do it to hit it. There are a lot of good stuff coming on this channel, so do it to hit the subscribe button. Turn on the post notifications so you get notified when I upload new videos. Like, comment, and share this video. And remember to live right and make good choices. I love you all. Reach the subtle art of not giving up. All right, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.